Okay, hi everyone. I am feeling to just share a quick note on being guided. I feel, a really strong calling to keep supporting this direction for our mind and for our thinking. So, what was coming to me to share right now was again on the serenity prayer, how we have no control over the world, the external world. In fact, that's the first line in the Course in Miracles that I ever read, and it blew my mind. It says, "You have no control over the world you made, for it is made out of what you do not want. And you only have control over the way that you see it, or the direction of your thinking." So this is very good news, and it gives us full permission to direct our mind towards our perception and asking the question, am I perceiving with the Holy Spirit? If I am, then the experience that comes with this perception is peaceful and loving and present. If I am perceiving anything else with any of my five senses, whether it is images that I'm seeing, it is stories that I'm hearing or sounds that I'm hearing, anything else using the five senses that stirs up any thoughts or feelings that are not peaceful, then I'm not in total alignment with the Holy Spirit. And so my call is for forgiveness, to bring my thoughts and my perceptions to the light with a willingness to have them exchanged for the peace of God. So we are miracle workers. We have a calling to be the light of the world, particularly at this time. This is a very important function. I feel we're all being called to step up into this, to be a living demonstration of the teachings that we love so much. We have been given so much support directly from the Holy Spirit, from Jesus, from those who've brought the material to us. If you have completed the workbook of A Course in Miracles, then you are verified as a teacher of God. And what that means is that it is your calling and your function to be a teacher of truth, to be a teacher of peace, to be a teacher of love, to be a teacher of forgiveness. So this is a time I feel we're all being called to step up into this. To be the light of the world means we need to be in contact with the light within our own mind. It's as simple as that. Of itself, the light will shine, and however that light is to shine will be made apparent, and it cannot be limited, it cannot be stopped. Light shines regardless, just like the sun continues to shine even if there is very big black clouds obscuring it temporarily from view. The light continues to shine in our mind. Eternal light is eternal and changeless and consistent. This is our true nature, this is our reality, and it is our function to be in contact with this light so that it can shine in us, as us, through us into the world. And inner listening is very, very important. Inner guidance is very, very important. All of the training of A Course in Miracles is to bring us in touch with our internal teacher. And this internal teacher is our guide and knows exactly what we are to do. And so whatever our circumstances are at any given time, I have friends in Spain right now who are now in a situation. First of all, it was the restaurants closing down and the cafes closing down, and now they are to stay in their house. So you're not allowed to walk on the beach. You're not allowed to take a walk down the street. You're to stay in your house and just go out to the supermarket or the pharmacy. So there are changing things happening. Our circumstances, all of us may go through this, and it may initially seem like a period of weeks, but it may turn into a month or so. We have no control over the world. I'll keep coming back to that. We just have control over the direction of our thinking. And regardless of our situation, whether you're in New Zealand and have only been touched with the direction around this so far that people arriving off the planes are to go into 2 weeks of self-quarantine, but the beaches are open and the walks are open. You can tell I love beaches and walks, the way that these are important things coming to my mind. Also, gatherings and groups. There's this is what is no longer possible in person, temporarily. But again, as miracle workers, what we are being trained to come into is this inner listening and inner guidance. Because even if we're to stay in our house, we can find perfect freedom. We can tap into the guidance of the Holy Spirit of what would you have me do? Where would you have me go? Who would you have me speak to? This guidance is ever available, and our peace of mind and our freedom depends on this contact and this connection, because I can guarantee you, whatever your circumstances are, and if you're dealing with thoughts of limitation or fear of control, whenever you come in contact with the Holy Spirit, you will receive the gift of awareness of our perfect freedom. We're entitled to miracles. Entitled to miracles. And this is what we want to come in contact with consistently. So I'm with you in this direction for our thinking. I'm with you in the quiet and the silence of your mind. I'm with you in the prayer. Every time there's a prayer for help. And I'm with you in the joy of knowing our relationship with God is everything, and being strengthened in this relationship is what's happening right now. Remember what Jesus says about the purpose of this world. It has one purpose. It is the healing of God's Son. That means it's the healing of our mind to bring us deeper and deeper home into God. Home into God. The kingdom of heaven. That is our mind. That is our open heart. That is our union with the light in our mind. So, holding hands in the light, not in person at this time, but that's okay. We don't need to hold hands in person. We have each other in our minds and our hearts, in our prayer. We can join with each other at any time. Anytime. We just call each other to mind. Listen for each other's voices. Feel the love that we have for one another. This is what's true and real. So I'm with you. I love you. Please reach out. Stay in contact. I'm in the Bay Area. I'm feeling to stay here at this time. I'm joining with some local Course in Miracles groups online, which feels really good to keep the local groups local. And then I'll be continuing to do a lot more sharing, which is, for all of us globally, universally to join together. So I'm with you all the way in this. I have absolutely no doubt that this will strengthen our relationship with God. So step up, step into it, put your capes on. Our superpower is forgiveness, and let your light shine. It's needed, it's essential. It's our relationship with God. Mwah.